sometimes you have an internal branding issue where you need to either adjust what your employees think of it or re-educate them on who actually the customers are based on research.
This is The Briefcase from Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications. Quick conversations from everyday observations, delivering practical marketing ideas you can carry with you.
I'm Mark Parent, social media and digital specialist here at Sutherland Weston.
We work together at WLBZ News Center too.
Yes, we did.
And I remember the day that you came down to the bullpen and led us in an exercise. I don't know if there was a name for this thing.
I'm not sure there is a name for it, but it's an opportunity to figure out a persona for your business, for your brand.
And then a persona perhaps for your customer, and then you compare the two.
Correct.
Walk me through the exercise. What was the first question you asked us?
The first question is, if your company, in this case it was a TV station, but if it's your company, what kind of car would it drive?
I remember the answers that day. A lot of people were talking about an SUV, Toyota Camry, something on the higher end. What was another question?
Where would they shop for clothes?
I remember people saying JCPenney. Some people said Talbot's. Some people even said they were ordering, the internet was young, online.
Mm-hmm.
I also remember you asking us, if you were a superhero, who would you be?
That's correct.
I remember that. And so many people said Superman or Green Lantern. A couple of people said Wonder Woman.
Because at that time we had two female anchors. That was part of it. Yes, for sure.
Then you contrasted this by then having us flip over the piece of paper and say, now think like the viewer. Or in this case, think like your customer. What kind of a car did they drive?
And then
where did they shop for clothes?
Not the same place that we...
Not the same place. And everyone said Batman.
There you go.
Yeah.
Basically, it's an internal branding kind of thing.
Yes.
It's seeing what your employees, what your staff thinks of your brand, of your company, and then comparing it to who they think actually shops there or watches or whatever. One of the other things that we asked was, and what TV programs do they watch? Okay.
I think one end of the spectrum was Nova and the other was Jerry Springer.
There you go. And they didn't necessarily match.
No.
And that means sometimes you have an internal branding issue where you need to either adjust what your employees think of it or re-educate them on who actually the customers are based on research.
At the end of the exercise, I remember you asking us, so how do you think our viewers view us? And Donna Copeland was in the room, and she said what everyone was thinking. They must think we're snobs.
It's very telling.
And it changed a lot of opinions. A very strong exercise.
You have been listening to The Briefcase from Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications. Got a question for the Sutherland Weston team? Email us at sutherlandweston.com.